We do have 16 tour card holders missing here today, but the two Lukes are in attendance. Just to mark your card as Kordecker pins the maximum. We will see Luke Littler on this streaming board in a match that we are very interested to watch against Archie Self. Remember the name. Can Kordecker take care of the 81? Double 13. Yes, he can. And he is playing better than Willie O'Connor at the moment, make no mistake about it. But as he goes 2-1 up, a lot at the moment about Players' Championship 27. 5-2 down now to Cam Crabtree, despite averaging in excess of a ton in that one cool hand.
Players like him, I think they're looking at the next 2 days like a pre-season.
Yeah.
It's almost as if, yes, I'm going to go to European Tour action in September.
80.
These tournaments are to tune me up. It's nice to have that luxury. Some players don't. Isn't that right, Cole? He's got double 11 here for a 3-2 lead. And in the background, O'Connor is having to be patient. Really good.
Game shot.
No questioning his sharpness.
Yeah, only played once on the Euro Tour in 2026. Actually lost that match to an Irishman in Brendan Dolan. And qualifying for those as well as these floor events, that really is, when you are a player ranked as Kordecker, that's your bread and butter, isn't it? Qualifying for a handful of those events a year.
140.
Feels like O'Connor is constantly chasing Core down. This would be a nice way to do it. Oh,
Game
that's
shot.
pure as you like. Really impressive.
Because sometimes that pressure, you just perform that little bit better. It's almost more like a stage game then.
I've just seen a little bit of an emotional reaction there from O'Connor to that second dart. Now, one of the trade-offs with an all-in-one system is that the flights can be a little bit more rigid.
100.
He's starting to see behaviours that he's not used to. This might be a learning process for him over the next few weeks. The angle of entry is very good, and his doubles haven't been too bad.
Game
Case in
shot.
point, first two-leg lead of the game.
But the 144 in leg 6, is he going to go for it? Well, he went for it. Is that a sign of how much better he's feeling towards the back end of this match?
Yeah, it might be. 124 from Decker. Back-to-back ton plus checkouts from O'Connor. Could have been 3.
120.
He will believe this game is over in his own mind. He's just got to punctuate it.
Double 4.
17.
Maybe still a few question marks. An outside chance for Decker to extend this one.
Now that O'Connor's got 3 darts to get this one,
89.
even Decker's got to be thinking it's another early bath for him.
It's looking likely. Even more likely if he can use that first,
Game
and he
shot.
can.
And the match.
Willie O'Connor took a little while to warm up to the task in that first match of Players' Championship 27.
Jurgen lost
96.
yesterday in his first game in the World Series qualifier to Andrew Gilding.
Well, it's just not convincing at all, is it, at the back end of legs at the moment? Just
21.
all feels incredibly rushed.
He's not liking those singles on the left-hand side of the board. Well, good luck with this 54. He hasn't got much to aim at. Look at that for a shot. Look at that for a shot as well. That is a sucker punch to Potter. A bright young star in that kind of state on a stage, but it showed how much it meant.
43.
He won't like that last dart. He was trying to leave a 2-darter, but Potter's already there. When he misses low.
Yeah.
And everything's on the
44.
left. I don't think that's a coincidence. And just imagine his feelings if Van der Velde were to convert this as well. Which he might. Which he could. Which he
Game
does.
shot.
That is going to sting for his possibly fragile confidence at the moment. Because all of a sudden, you don't need
58.
to focus on those big numbers that have been missed anymore. You can just take the win and move forward. If you lose this, that's a lot of time you're going to be spending
100.
thinking about exactly that.
Some players, when they lose early, the first thing they do is leave the arena,
59.
which I think is the right thing to do. But there are certain young stars who like to stay behind and support their friends. Double 18.
Game shot.
All of a sudden, he looks unbeatable.
Yeah.
$35.
Well, well, well. We shouldn't be surprised, because this is the kind of game that usually does go the distance. Van der Velde can do nothing as Potter goes for another conversion. Double 12. He loves it up here.
69.
He's had his chance and he believes that the exit door is calling his name. But this 5 is not simple. This is to get ranking money on the board.
You can see Nathan Potter berating himself. So many chances have come and gone for him in this match. He
Game
had the
shot
chance to
and the
force a
match.
decider,
Jurgen van der Velde.
wasn't able to take it, and Jurgen van der Velde eventually does enough to get over the line. There was a 1-1-9, a 1-2-2 in there.
Did something. The pressure's on.
180.
Surprised that he's missed it by that much. And Self has got a chance to get his first leg here. He needs a treble. He's got it.
73.
That's the double that gave him the JPL on Sunday. It doesn't give him leg 3.
Game
Tops
shot.
is found by Luke Littler for a 3-0 lead in this one, but Archie Self has had dart to double in all 3 of those legs. I know he's 3-0 down in this one, Archie Self, but I do believe a number of
80.
players in the field will be very pleased that they weren't facing him in the opening round of today's event.
There was a time that Littler would avoid double 18 at any cost. He doesn't quite get it there, so Self could take it himself.
Game
No
shot.
pun intended. And that is the first leg he's found in this type of event. But as for Littler, we have it on good authority that he's going to play in Prague and Antwerp.
140.
Antwerp was never in doubt because he loves playing in Belgium. But he's not going to Budapest this week.
This is really good stuff from Archie Self. Leaves himself on double 16 after 12.
100.
You don't see many lefties leave double 16.
$24.
I get the feeling he's going to pay for those misses because the misses earlier in the game, he paid for all of them.
Game shot.
And he does pay since then. Doesn't have to go for it. Would he have?
We'll never know.
96.
But the fact that we don't know how much he's done in prep is actually testament to him and his team.
Yeah.
83.
Because he doesn't tell anyone. He doesn't give that secret away. That's very Taylor.
Tops to take it.
Game
And
shot.
win his
And the
first
match,
Players'
Luke Littler.
Championship match of 2026. Luke Littler, he's got all eyes on qualifying for the Players' Championship finals. He is up and running. It ends in defeat for Archie Self in his first ever Players' Championship match. But what a great account of himself the 16-year-old gave.
Clean take would give him a step in the right direction. Look at that. That is very
62.
unlike Scott Williams. He was so safe on the single. I'm all for that. But usually Williams is the aggressor.
Yeah.
66.
That shot can be
19.
perilous. It's very Williams to go 13-6. But if you split that 6, it's not pleasant. As could a 3-0 deficit.
Game
Because
shot.
Merk gets a chance and does make it 3-0. For example, when Ricardo Pietreczko was struggling with dartitis this year, Nathan Aspinall said, if he ever needed me, I'd be there for him.
Yeah.
That shows you the spectrum of what we've got in the sport now.
134.
Well, there have been 2 legs in this match where Scott Williams has had darts at double, and they've both come against the throw. That pattern may continue.
59.
But it's going to take Merk missing double 12, which he
Game
doesn't
shot.
do. Closes the door.
I'm
100.
convinced he got that previous shot wrong. But he might have 2 visits here to get this done with nothing coming back.
59.
We've already seen a 114 on this board from Littler on double 19.
Are we going to see one
61.
to win the match for Arno Merk? This is the segment all together.
42.
A confident Williams would take this out with 2 tops.
Game
It's still
shot.
in there, isn't it? But he might not be that busy for the rest of the day if Arno's got
57.
something to do with this.
No, he may be exiting at the same stage as Michael van Gerwen, who's just gone down to Nick Kenny 6-5.
56.
I don't care how good you are, you're not going to take out 184 on this board. Don't see any quad segments up there. And Merk has got his
100.
chance of winning his 3rd consecutive game against Williams in his career.
And it
Game
is
shot.
a
And the
much
match,
needed
Arno Merk.
victory in a Players' Championship event for Arno Merk. It is his 3rd on the spin against Scott Williams, who has got so much work to do if he is to retain his tour card privileges. We do know he likes to come to life towards the back end of the year. What has Shaggy got left in the tank in 2026? He'll return tomorrow, but for Arno Merk, he'll return in a little while to face Luke Littler.
He's building up a bit of a head of steam, which is good to see. His best performance
96.
yesterday in qualifying for the World Series finals was beating Mervyn King 6-4, and they both averaged over 101. And even with Rydz on a finish first, he's not favourite to win this leg anymore.
$100.
Yeah, 2 180s in this leg from Ratajski.
He's got a couple of options left, but he sense he's going to leave tops. Well, only just.
21.
That was a bit messy. That is something that Rydz can take advantage of. Missed double 7 in the previous leg. This time he gets 1, and it's only just for him.
30.
Same as Ratajski. Just gets the single and wasn't close to the double.
Game shot.
But Ratajski works his way in. A floorboard or something there, because it's twice in succession that when Ratajski is thrown, at a certain point where he's walked back, Callan has turned around.
That's very simple, isn't it?
95.
If there is a predominant noise every time you go to the hockey, expect it, wait for it, and then move on. You have to evolve during a game,
80.
and if you don't, you will lose.
Yeah, I'm not saying that is the case, but it may well have been that.
Yeah, it's an example of what could be transpiring.
85.
The definition of patience is not being a victim of your circumstances.
Game shot.
But the victim right now is Rydz because Ratajski's the better player. Anything else to offer? He just needs to go into this organic speed mode and just see what happens.
140.
There's a cracking leg from Callan Rydz. Potential 11 darter on the cards.
57.
With his back against the wall. Double 8.
25.
You can do so much right on the treble 20. I can't believe how many times I'm seeing that recently where people are missing their single. Multiple levels of the sport, and Ratajski looking to swoop to get into the board final on board number 7.
75.
Yet again, his calibration on double 16 is not up to scratch.
Game
And a leg
shot.
that he scored so well in Callan Rydz does eventually take it. Isn't punished. Going very well again, beating Nico Springer in a last leg decider. Keep an eye on that name.
And Rydz has done well to leave a 2-darter there. He's got to keep converting. He's got to keep Ratajski away from the outer ring at all costs. It wasn't close.
60.
I tell you what, he was lucky that wasn't a foul dart. He was on the walk there.
18.
And Krzysztof Ratajski
And the match. Krzysztof Ratajski
does get the job done. Callan Rydz will have to wait a little while longer to record his first ever win over the Polish Eagle. You could see the frustration there spilling over from Rydz. Yeah, no World Series of Darts finals either. Peter Wright losing out to Rob Cross yesterday, who played very, very well in that match. Come through in a decider.
$93.
Might not be a shot at double 12 here. That's a really good kill from Clemens. You've got to expect those kind of shots to go. You can do all the yard work you want. You can leave yourself on a double with 3 darts in hand, but if your opponent at this level is on 106, you have to expect them to take that out. I can't believe we're in the middle of leg 5 and we haven't referenced what he's using. Treble 20 was at his mercy in the previous visit. It needs to be again. Otherwise, 4-1 down is a real possibility here. Perfect. Just about.
132.
No end product. That was a really good effort, though.
And he fancied it, didn't he, there, Snakebite?
Game
Forces a way through spectacularly there. Bad news, everybody. I think he's arrived.
Yeah, I think he might have. Richie Eddowes might be about to leave because he's 5-0 down to Daryl Pilgrim. Those two are very good pals. Maybe not in the next 20 minutes. Oh, that is sensational. Splits the difference with that last dart. That was a wonderful shot. Do you want to go double-double here? Of course you do. Out of this world shot. Look at Snakebite in the background. I know what he's thinking right now. He's saying, you jammy so-and-so getting that single 10 so you can still go double-double.
Well, it's been an absolutely glorious contest from start
69.
to finish. Is there another twist?
How many of these has he hit in his career? Can he get another one? Well, that's a change of plan. It nearly worked out.
120.
But this is no gimme.
And it does get
No
messy.
score.
I was so focused on Gabe going for double three. I don't even know how Peter left 21. Double eight. That's not nice. That's like the Premier League in 2017, that shot. I bet he wished he'd done that back then. What's your target? What do you want to leave here? It was aggressive and it's worked out pretty well. He didn't try to bank on the bull of the 25. This could be a really bitter pill for Clemens to swallow
100.
if Wright can convert this to get into the board final to play against Ratajski.
Clemens had a really healthy advantage in this one. But double eight
45.
could have seen Peter Wright through.
Treble 18 is found, so it is double 12.
73.
That's more than a handful of match darts now for the German giant. Can Peter strike to steal it?
Yeah, more match darts come and go for Gabriel Clemens, and in the end, Peter Wright wins a wonderful contest. Plenty of last 32 action
60.
underway. Board finals. As Daryl Gurney looks at tops.
62.
Yeah, winning your board is often the first target for many of these players.
Yeah, I think there's a nice even mix between
134.
the players who would like to win their board and people who expect to win their board.
Game shot.
I think both of these players would expect to contend for that.
It is always in there. That's his natural speed. It's really difficult to untrain that, if you like.
What's the benefit of going for the bull here? That's right, none.
103.
Don't be a hero if you don't have to be.
140.
Sometimes you just got to back yourself.
$24.
Oh no, it was a double ironic thumbs up. Maybe he thought this could happen, and Wattimena does indeed take advantage. Well, that's a new one. That's the ironic back tap. Swallow a loss.
88.
Wattimena pitches his tent on tops. This is interesting. Has he been watching Gary Anderson on YouTube? Well, you got 2 out of 3 in bad.
Game shot.
Doesn't matter anyway, because it's Wattimena who moves within one. Paul, you were mentioning...
All my focus, all my drive into these 2 visits. And he does, to his credit, get to a finish.
But is it going to be enough?
99.
Huge last start from Jermaine Wattimena. Will he be coming back with 3 in hand at double 6?
$56.
He set it up. He's in the basement.
Game
and he is in the next round.
Jermaine
That was
Wattimena.
hard fought, to say the least. Gurney has a winning record against Wattimena, but not today. Wattimena just a little bit too good. But he's having his biggest drought.
180.
I'm not going to say any more, because he's probably going to put it in my face.
100.
We're not going to see perfection,
100.
but we do see a pretty perfect setup from Wessel Nijman to give him 3 at double 16 if he needs them when he
55.
returns.
I would like to know who was the first person who thought of that approach on 141, because it really is genius.
Game shot.
And at times this season, Wessel has been a genius. For someone who likes the treble 15 as much as Wessel does,
Yeah.
I'm surprised he didn't go for it on that shot. Trying to tie us in knots. Wants double 16 this time, but can't get there.
61.
I know it didn't pay off, but I quite like that about so many of the youngsters now, is that they're just so comfortable, so happy going for any segment.
Done really well coming through the development tour ranks. Now, I know that it hasn't quite worked out for Jared, but Bradley,
54.
even with all of the troubles of the last few years, he's still here doing stuff. And that takes resilience, which he's built.
Yeah, and even though
40.
he's not left a finish there, you could see how disappointed he was with that visit of 54.
120.
This performance from Wessel Nijman is absolutely stunning. How many times have we seen him play like this in 2026? In the last 8.
64.
He's doing well, but it could be the end. Nijman has been immensely strong.
And tops is found from Wessel Nijman to round off a wonderful performance. The player who is leading the way in the Players' Championship Series in 2026. He's still in the hunt for title number 7 this year. Look at those numbers. 75% checkout success, an average just shy of 110 in the end.
It's got to be a max.
140.
I think 9 times out of 10 it would have been.
Yeah, amazed it wasn't.
66.
Yeah, that'll work.
127.
The closest that Wattimena's been to beating Littler was their last meeting at the match play 12 and a bit months ago.
Game shot.
And if he gets chances like that, he's got to take them. I've said it once, I'll say it again, and I'll probably say it one more time before the end of the game. The most fashionable double of the last 2 years. It was
100.
avoidable. Now there are people leaving it on purpose because he's made it a double that looks appealing.
131.
Yeah, his next double to cure, double 17. The lesser spotted, but it's bullseye at the end of this equation.
56.
Could be the end of this one as well. Could be. Is.
145.
Really good attempt. But this is indeed to get the lead for the first time. And just in time, he takes a 3-2 lead.
Well, in all competitions, Luke Littler, he's not lost to anyone except for Luke Humphreys since week 11 of the Premier League. And that was Johnny Clayton in April.
180.
The moment you say that, He hits a maximum. Tops.
81.
It's another chance gone begging. What's this? This could be anything. Double 10.
15.
He cannot believe he's not hit that.
In a match that
Game
Wattimena
shot.
could have already had wrapped up, he does now put himself a leg away from victory that all players could compete in.
Most players play so much
80.
more than that, but if you're the world #1 and not chasing a pound, I think you should play a certain amount.
90.
He's got at least one more visit to take us the distance. How many people watching this right now thought this was going to go 6-5?
58.
It is going to be the closest that Wattimena has ever been to Littler. As to
Game
whether
shot.
he wins is another question. 4-140s in this leg. It can't really stop,
65.
but it has to. Is this where Littler pulls the hammer down? The answer is no.
Didn't expect him to go treble-less there.
41.
Can he win it with a spectacular 164?
Some people just need one
59.
chance to win a darts match. This might be the only one that Wattimena gets to take out the world #1. That's the only
Game
chance he
shot
needed,
and the match,
and it's his
Jermaine
first win
Wattimena.
against Littler. It gets him into the semi-finals, and it stops the world #1 from getting the jackpot prize today.
140.
The reason I say that is because if he gets 8 floor titles, that means he's got 10 ranking titles for the year, with others to
60.
play. Put yourself in that exclusive club of getting double-digit titles in a season. It's always nice to be
64.
referred to as a dominant force, isn't it? He's earned that.
I wouldn't know how it feels, to be honest.
140.
Can't imagine it's terrible.
I don't think this is going to be terrible. It was
Game
always going to
shot.
go in. He's going to be the #1 seed for Minehead by the looks of it, unless somebody has a ridiculous end of the season. So why is he here?
123.
Because he wants to get more titles. He doesn't mind being money hungry. And he wants to be sharp for this weekend in Budapest.
96.
After winning in Slovakia, he's going to fancy his chances of triple glory on the European Tour by the end of that season. Some people want to collect
91.
titles. Some people want to collect countries. I've won in Slovakia. I've won in England.
81.
Double 6. And a
Game
3-2
shot.
lead for that particular Dutchman.
To change the outcome of this one.
60.
Sometimes after you've had that little gap over the summer of 3 or 4 weeks, you see a new collective of players
105.
at this stage of a tournament. That's why you see someone like Henry Coates winning a few weeks ago. Sebastian Białowski winning again a year on from his first title.
85.
But what we've got at the end of this tournament are 4 players that we're used to seeing at this stage. 3, in fact, have won this season.
100.
If Doets can find this, he's very likely to win this game. Let's find out. Nijman's not looking.
Game
It doesn't
shot.
make any difference. Like we've already mentioned, it's not as if Kevin's been vintage today.
82.
He's been slightly better in this
Yeah.
game compared to his entire day.
Bullseye. Oh, he'll have fancied that given where that first dart was in the 25.
No shot at ball for Doets.
54.
So to edge just a little bit closer. He's getting closer. And that is one of those breaks of throw that he needed. Maybe not. Look at that. That is so good.
What was that?
Kindly retracted. But this game is going to go to the wire.
100.
Is it in this leg or the next?
Another one in there. Can't follow for a match dart. Will he get any in this leg? Or can Wessel Nijman take us all the way? Not going to get a dart at bull. So Kevin Doets.
85.
He led this one 6-2. He's had to withstand one almighty comeback from Wessel Nijman. And with his last dart in hand, manages to get the better of Wessel Nijman, the floor specialist in 2026.
But Doets had work to do still, but if he can at least leave a finish, that's what's important. And indeed, back again with another 180 here for Kevin Doets.
Signal of intent, getting 2 180s in the very first leg
100
of the final, putting him to 22 for the day, the most of anybody.
Game shot.
That is how you start. As to how he goes on from this, you'll just have to stay where you are. That's a beautiful break of throw in about 60 seconds.
Yeah, not bad at all. You did say it'd be rapid. Give you that, Paul.
7 different countries as well. The Netherlands have got 3 different winners this season. The leader, England, on
96.
10.
Extraordinary. So now it's 3. Treble 20, down 4 16s.
39.
Wattimena leaving himself 48, but still a ways behind. So Wattimena favourite to level the match here.
98.
We'll have options, 8s or 16s, whichever way he wants to go. 32,
Game shot.
Finds it, levels the match. It was a victory for Wattimena. Last time they met, 7-2.
60.
60 nestled in for Wattimena. 104 for Doets here, Paul.
Tops it is.
64.
He's frustrated because the last one was very low. That one is too high. Interesting. It's lying perfectly, and he's got it. Stunning.
He's on fire. Is Wattimena. 85 for Wattimena. Remains down at 16 for Bull.
60.
I hate to state the obvious, but this has got to be found. Bull for Kevin.
56.
It wasn't worth waiting for, and Wattimena could indeed stretch his lead to 4 with 6 consecutive legs. He's very close to a 3rd PDC title. And then you can let the world know what you're thinking.
Absolutely right.
95.
Well, Wattimena is not going to be teeing up a finish just yet. He's going to have to wait to come back. But of course, Kevin Doets with the first opportunity.
140.
And despite not being able to land a finishing blow just yet, tees up 24, a double 12
96.
visit for when he next come round to close the gap again. Double 12, double 6, double 3.
Game
and
shot.
That is a crucial dart again. Every dart crucial. He still built a gap to Kevin Doets. Back in the big numbers once
105.
more. Wattimena leaving 76. Doets needs to punish and pressure.
To leave 76 after 9 in a leg like this, with an opponent bearing down on you. Hat tipped. But there's one more thing to do.
The match of the title, double 8 for Jermaine Wattimena. A stunning visit from what he managed to do over the course of the previous games. The semi-final was fantastic. Defeating Luke Littler, that was something else. But to arrive here now and land Players' Championship 27, we'll take you through the match stats, folks. And wasn't it just a superb final?